Hey everybody, it's great to be here with you today. Today we're diving into something we all experience: change. It's inevitable, right? Life throws curveballs, opportunities arise, and sometimes we just feel the urge to shake things up. But here's the thing, change can be scary. It's easy to get stuck in our comfort zones, even when we know deep down that change is necessary for growth. Whether it's a shift in your career, a personal transformation, or simply navigating life's ups and downs, the ability to adapt is essential for success and fulfillment. So, if you're ready to stop fearing change and start embracing it, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Let's face it, change is a constant. It's like the weather, you can't control it, but you can learn to adapt and even thrive in whatever conditions come your way. Think about it. Seasons change, technology evolves at warp speed, and we ourselves are constantly evolving. Our experiences shape us, our relationships mold us, and the world around us is in a perpetual state of flux. To resist change is to resist the natural order of things. But here's the good news. Change doesn't have to be something we fear. Embracing change opens us up to incredible opportunities for growth, happiness, and fulfillment. Okay, let's be real. Change can be scary. It's natural to feel resistance when we're faced with something new or different. Our brains are wired to seek comfort and familiarity, so when we step outside of our comfort zones, our internal alarm bells start going off. We might feel anxious, uncertain, or even afraid. That's totally normal. It's our ancient survival mechanism kicking in, trying to protect us from the unknown. But here's the thing. Just because something feels uncomfortable doesn't mean it's bad. Some of the most incredible things in life, falling in love, starting a new career, traveling to a new country, happen outside of our comfort zones. So, the next time you feel that resistance to change bubbling up, acknowledge it, but don't let it hold you back. So, we've talked about how change is inevitable and how resistance is a natural response. But now let's talk about the good stuff, the amazing benefits of embracing change. First and foremost, change equals growth. When we step outside of our comfort zones and embrace new challenges, we force ourselves to learn, adapt, and develop new skills. Embracing change also opens us up to new possibilities and opportunities. When we're open to change, we invite new experiences, relationships, and paths into our lives. And don't forget the sense of accomplishment and resilience that comes with successfully navigating change. You know, I've definitely had my own experiences with change. Some exciting, some terrifying. One that really sticks with me was a time when I had to completely shift my career path. I was comfortable and secure in my old job, but deep down, I knew I needed a change. The decision didn't come easy. I wrestled with it for months, but eventually, I took the leap. The transition was tough. There were moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. I had to learn new skills, adapt to a different environment, and face my own insecurities. But through it all, I discovered resilience I didn't know I had. It wasn't easy, but looking back, I'm so grateful for the lessons I learned and the growth I experienced. So, how do we actually shift our mindset to embrace change instead of fearing it? It starts with reframing our thoughts. Instead of focusing on the negative, the what-ifs, and the potential downsides, challenge yourself to focus on the positive. Ask yourself, what opportunities could this change bring? What can I learn from this experience? How might this make my life better in the long run? Another powerful tool is visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself navigating the change successfully. See yourself confident, capable, and thriving on the other side. By choosing to focus on the positive and visualizing success, we can rewire our brains to embrace change with more optimism and excitement. In a world that's constantly changing, flexibility and adaptability are like superpowers. It's not about being rigid and trying to control every outcome. It's about being open to different possibilities, adjusting our sails when needed, and going with the flow. Think of a bamboo tree. It bends in the wind instead of breaking. How can you cultivate more flexibility in your own life? It starts with being open to new information and perspectives. Be willing to try new things, even if they make you a little uncomfortable at first. Embrace the learning process. Change often brings with it a sense of uncertainty. It's like we've been thrown off our familiar path and we're not sure which direction to go next. That's why setting new goals is so important during times of transition. Goals give us direction, purpose, and something to work towards. They provide a sense of control and help us to stay motivated even when things feel uncertain. Set goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART goals. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps so you don't feel overwhelmed. Change often requires us to step outside of our comfort zones and develop new skills or knowledge. Learning keeps us engaged, challenged, and growing. What new skills or knowledge would empower you in this new chapter of your life? The resources available to us today are incredible. Okay, let's be real, change can be stressful. It's totally normal to feel anxious, overwhelmed, or even a little bit scared during times of transition. But here's the thing. We don't have to let stress control us. There are powerful tools and techniques we can use to manage stress and navigate change with more grace and ease. First and foremost, prioritize self-care. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, and moving your body. Mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing exercises can also be incredibly helpful in calming the nervous system and bringing us back to the present moment. Change can be a marathon, not a sprint. There will be days when you feel excited and motivated, and there will be days when you just want to crawl back into bed and hide under the covers. That's totally normal. The key is to have strategies in place to help you stay motivated, even when the going gets tough. One powerful way to do this is to connect with your why. Why is this change important to you? What are you hoping to achieve? Write down your why and keep it somewhere visible, on your bathroom mirror, on your refrigerator, or even on your phone's lock screen. Another helpful strategy is to celebrate your progress along the way. Don't wait until you've achieved your ultimate goal to acknowledge how far you've come. Listen, you don't have to go through change alone. Surrounding yourself with a supportive network of people can make all the difference. Think about the people in your life who uplift you, encourage you, and believe in your ability to succeed. These are the people you want in your corner during times of transition. Don't be afraid to reach out for help when you need it. Think about some of the most successful people throughout history. Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, J.K. Rowling. What do they all have in common? They embraced change, overcame challenges, and used their experiences to fuel their success. Oprah Winfrey's incredible media empire was born out of a difficult childhood and a series of career setbacks. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he founded, only to return years later and revolutionize the tech industry. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series was rejected by numerous publishers before it became a global phenomenon. These stories remind us that setbacks and challenges are often catalysts for growth and innovation. Embrace your own journey and remember that every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. You have the power to turn obstacles into stepping stones. Change is an incredible opportunity for self-discovery and growth. It's a time to reflect on who we are, what we want, and where we're headed. Take some time to journal, meditate, or simply sit in quiet contemplation. Self-reflection helps us to gain clarity, make conscious choices, and create a life that's aligned with our values and aspirations. Remember, embracing change doesn't mean you have to make drastic overnight transformations. In fact, small, consistent steps are often the most effective way to create lasting change. Start by identifying one small action you can take today to move towards the life you want to create. Maybe it's sending that email, making that phone call, or carving out 30 minutes to work on that passion project. The key is to take action, even if it feels small. Momentum creates momentum. So, let's recap the key takeaways from today's video. First, change is inevitable. It's a constant force in our lives, and it's up to us to choose how we respond. Second, embracing change is essential for growth, happiness, and fulfillment. When we resist change, we limit our potential. And finally, remember that you are capable of handling whatever life throws your way. You are stronger than you think, more resilient than you realize, and fully equipped to navigate change with grace and courage. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one change you're committed to making in your life? Share it with me in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, change can be challenging, but it's also an incredible opportunity for growth, learning, and transformation. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and know that you are never alone. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring content. And don't forget to share it with a friend who might need to hear this message today. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's grow together.